There's a little place called Culver's. Has anybody ever had a Culver's ice cream? There's just something about that little delicious thing when you set up to it and you pull the chair right underneath the table. It's just sitting there. It just glistens. And they put that caramel sauce on top of it. And it's just, when you look at it and think about it and just study it, all the wonders of the world are in one little cup at that point. Back then, before I answered that Indeed ad, I was eating about one of those a day. Everybody makes time for the gym. I made time for Culver's. But what I knew was I needed to go get 25 leads a week. And what I also knew was I love Culver's. That was the two things. So I started what I call trick the idiot. See, the lazy side of me wanted to just go get Culver's all the time. The ambitious side of me wanted to go get those 25 leads. So what I ended up doing was I would tell the idiot, hey, idiot, if I could trick you in to getting 25 leads, you get 3 scoops. If I get 25 leads for the week, I get 3 scoops of ice cream. The very first week, I tricked myself into doing that. I didn't have ice cream all week. I was in some type of addict withdrawal. What ended up happening for me was the very first week I got started, I got 2 my first day, and I kind of went through a trend, and I ended up getting the 25th lead, promising free roofs to every person I ever saw at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. And I was in West Mobile. I got the 25th lead. I went 10 and 2 in my truck, and I drove faster than I've ever driven in my entire life to get to Culver's. I drove an hour and a half, didn't call nobody, didn't celebrate, didn't do nothing, went and got ice cream. So if you can find a way to trick your idiot, what's holding you back? What is it in your life that's holding you back? Do you have confidence? Do you have issues with some reason? Maybe you're a little too analytical. Maybe you're not doing the things you need to do. Maybe you can't stay ambitious. Maybe you don't have the goals, the ambitions. I had a pain so bad that I needed to get out of it. I was running out of money. I was going to have to fire people, or I was going to have to do something. Sometimes when you're back against the wall, you learn special new stuff. And one of the things that I really learned was something that helped me out, which was if I could trick the idiot, I could do really special stuff in life. Since then, since I've been doing that, I perfected the craft. And I did that in 10 weeks. Now I've gotten better, obviously, over time. You can change your business today.